I graduated from Campbell University in 2004 with a Bachelor's of Arts in Religion and Philosophy.
My name's Ryan Newson, and I am Professor of Theology and Ethics in the Christian Studies Department. I'm also the Director for the Biomedical Humanities Program. I know Michael from growing up. I started going to church in high school, and he was there. He was an older kid there, and so we became friends in that way. He was sort of a mentor in a way, and so much as a senior can be a mentor to anybody, he was one to me.
When I was doing my Master's of Public Health, and slightly before, I was a chaplain at a public hospital in Houston and was a campus minister, a Baptist campus minister at UTMB, University of Texas Medical Branch, working mostly with medical students, nursing students. One of the faculty who I worked with through that program said, "Would you like to go to Kenya? I know you're planning on going to Malawi, but for now, would you like more experience in Kenya because that's where you have partnerships?" So I went, and I was in a position to collect data, like survey data, and I didn't have another statistician. There wasn't anyone who could do the statistical analyses on those with that data. So I said, I'm going to be in a position where if I really care about folks who are more neglected than others, it might be difficult to get a statistician, so I have to develop those skills myself. And those skills have helped me ask questions and pursue understanding in community-based work, initially with orphans and vulnerable children, but then through other programs that are based in the community.
When I think of a personality trait that defines Michael, I think about his curiosity. I just remember back in high school and college, he wouldn't be satisfied with surface level answers, whatever that may be. And so his curiosity and desire to kind of get behind the questions and to sort of get a sense of what's really going on. And it's precisely why he's where he is doing what he's doing.
When I was in Atlanta at Candler School of Theology at Emory, I had the benefit of working with a food bank cooperative where people who are food insecure come together, and because they come together, they get access to a resource that's larger than what one individual could provide for themselves. And that convening, that power of coming together every other week creates affiliation, creates trust, creates expressions of love, of mutual benefit, of support. That ideas inform some of what we're doing in Kenya. We have a program that's based in the community where groups come together and they share some bit of money with another person. It's in the literature as table banking, as group-based microfinance, as village savings and loan association. We call it Kuja Pamoja kwa Jamii, which means, in KPJ, it means come together for the place where we belong. The idea is that by us coming together, I get something from you that I wouldn't otherwise get, you get something from me that I wouldn't otherwise get. And this creates some economic benefit, but in a more profound way, it creates a social benefit. I now have a place where I belong. So if I'm stigmatized, if I'm living with HIV, if I have a child who's lived on the streets, I now have someone who cares about me because I bring benefit to you and you bring benefit to me.
He has combined sort of his deep sense of what salvation and flourishing looks like with providing kind of actual seeking the material well-being of people in a particular region in the world. So sort of combining those two things together, sort of the social public health element on the one hand, and informed by his sort of Christian faith and his ministerial training.
One of my life understandings is when you're in a position to do good that no one else is in a position to do, you are morally compelled, spiritually compelled to do that. We said, what is it that is our highest aspiration? And it's sozo. It's expressing the will of God for a full healing, a full reconciliation, protection from harm, being made whole, all this rich language that in the New Testament you get that often in our churches we forget. We think it's only about some other afterlife thing. Sozo means the presence of God, the kingdom of God on earth as it is in heaven. That's what it means. So for us, our highest aspiration is to be about ushering that in.
Michael, congratulations. This is so well-deserved, and I am so lucky, happy, and I don't use the word lightly. Blessed to know you and to call you a friend over these many years. You represented Campbell, have and continue to represent Campbell well,